Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for Scorpio. Oh, yeah. All right. This is a message to Scorpios. Now, this could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. I encourage you to have a look at other signs that you may have for your moon, your sun, your rising, and Venus. And this is going to give you a little better outlook of what may be showing up for you. Now, there's some patience you may be learning at this point. You will be taking a risk. There is happiness and some type of relaxation coming in here. You will need to take a risk. Now, I feel like this risk may have something to do with love. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, and forgiveness. This may be what you're learning at this time in your spiritual journey about how to forgive. It may be showing up over and over and over again of this contempt you may have for somebody that has hurt you. Now, you needed to forgive this because, first off, by letting this get to you, it's affecting you and just you. And you're forgiving so you can move forward essentially and leave that baggage behind and not pull it with you into your next relationship. This is kind of getting over those triggers and understanding that it's not about who did what to who. It's about learning what you learned about yourself. Now, maybe you needed to put better boundaries up. Maybe you weren't, maybe doing things that you maybe shouldn't have. Maybe there was some shade thrown or some type of black magic thrown. And black magic essentially is when you want to do harm to someone else or projecting that energy out to someone else, because that essentially is what comes back around to you in the form of karma. And in that karma, then essentially what you want for someone else, good, bad, or the ugly, is what will come back to you. So don't throw out any negative energies. Don't talk about anyone in a negative manner. Because usually when you do that, that's what comes back around. And there needs to be some forgiveness for yourself. In maybe your part in this, about how you maybe allowed certain things to happen, or ignored your intuition, or didn't do your part in some way, shape, or form. It's all about what you learned about yourself, not about anyone else at this point, especially if it's over, right? So it's about that loving self and healing self. Let's see what else is coming. You're going to be happier for it. You're going to be able to relax. We have the home foundation. So this is going to bring in that better value system for yourself, about your confidence and your security. And this is your root chakra here. This is all about that basic trust. This is trusting yourself as well, that you're going to make the right decision. You're totally clear on what you want to do for you. There's no insecurities here because you know who you are. You're confident in who you are. And this is essentially the base or the foundation of any type of relationship. So being able to trust yourself in your decision making and not letting someone make you feel, well, are you sure that's what you want to do? So then that puts that doubt into you of whether or not you're making the right decision. So don't let anyone do that to you in that way. Let this be something that you're learning about self. Okay, this is that self-love, freedom, surrender. So if you are single, enjoy your freedom. Do exactly what you've always wanted to do. Maybe you've always wanted to do a certain business. Maybe don't give up your day job until you're able to make money at whatever you're wanting to do for yourself. You might have to work some on that, and it may take a lot of time to get to that point where you can give up your day job for it to pay off for what you're doing at home, if it's a home-based business, or maybe it's that dream job. Maybe you have to take schooling to do this. Whatever the case is, by putting those steps forward, will bring in those manifestations that you're looking for. So, possibilities. I like this because there's a lot of potential coming through here. I do have my glasses on my head. I was like, where's my glasses? I can't really read this. Oh, grass is greener. Possibilities. So the way I see it with the grass, your grass can be really green if you take the time to water it. And that means putting that into yourself and the people you love. Now, if you are with somebody, that means putting some water into your grass to essentially make it greener so you're not looking and comparing yourself to others. Now, by doing this, your grass will always stay green. Your whole thing of your foundation of that love that you have with somebody is really going to flourish and grow if you put it into yourself and your person. Now, I mean, your person essentially has to be doing the same thing. And I mean, otherwise, it's a one-sided relationship, and those never or hardly ever work out. And by the time they realize their mistake, usually they've passed over and it's life review of what they could have, would have, should have done. Okay. So we have single parent responsibilities. It was in the reverse. So you may not even be single, and you may have children. There's some type of responsibilities here that maybe you're not wanting to be a single parent on here. Let's see what this says. Passion. There may be a magnetic attraction here with your person, but are they putting in for you, or are they looking at other grasses that may be greener because there's self-love there? And with that self-love, there shows that greenery, right? That they believe in self, that they are certain about who they are, right? So, and they have that self-love, which makes them very attractive. So having that self-love is so important, especially for some type of passion here. Toxicity. Okay, is this a karmic relationship? Okay, so if this is, and it's just all about passion here, and you're not wanting to become a single parent, you have to look at things in a different way. There's always a back door, especially if it's toxic. If you keep going around and around and around in the same wheel, there's no growth. You're not learning anything about yourself. You're not flourishing with your person. Maybe they're comparing you to others or looking at other people as to what they could have. There's an upset to the foundation, right? Now, freedom and surrendering whatever it is that you're wanting to bring in is essential. But feeling like the grass is greener, and other possibilities that you may have, and not wanting to be a single parent, could bring in some type of attraction to somebody that maybe you're not supposed to have anything to do with. This may be a karmic relationship with somebody because of this passion. Now, do you blow up your love that you have with somebody because of the grass is greener? If you're with somebody and you've settled with somebody and you're thinking about someone else and you have a connection with someone else, have you settled then? Like, your heart is obviously somewhere else. So why are you taking up space and time with somebody that you aren't thinking in that way of? Especially romantically, if they're not giving you what you need out of a relationship, why are you there? It's just wasting your time. Is it your comfort zone? What is it that you need to figure out about why you are there instead of moving forward to what you really want or desire? So let's look at here. Yeah, there's a breakup and separation here. Stop the pattern. Okay, so maybe you have to give somebody the silent treatment or abandon this relationship for them to understand meeting somebody new here. So once you let go of something that you shouldn't be in on or have at this point, it's somebody else is really wanting to come in for you. So let's see, sabotage, rebuilding. Now, you may have to work on things here about because you don't want to be a single parent. So you might jump from one into another, and that's never the answer either. You really need to um, examine why you felt that way in the first place. And if this is coming together with somebody that you're thinking about and desiring, then this may be something you need to heal from in order for this to come through. Otherwise, you may sabotage on this. You may need to work on yourself in order so you don't destroy this new thing that you are essentially wanting to get into. Keep a positive mindset, of course, manifest exactly what you want, and have that gratitude and bliss. And this is like that positive energy. Even if you're going through a separation, you may miss this person. They may be thinking about you and yearning for you. Is that the reason to go back? No. You're not being fulfilled, then obviously the love language between you, there is a disconnect there. What they need, you may not be giving them, and what you need, they may not be giving you, or vice versa, whatever the case is. Maybe it's both of you aren't being fulfilled, and that is because there's a huge disconnect on what you both require in your love language. Stability, security, growth. Now, this is really going to have, once the separation comes through, you're going to grow so much from this abundance that you have. This may be financially, or this may even be abundance, whatever that means to you. And that could even mean love. So, oh, you may be meeting your twin flame here. You may be mirroring each other. You may be reflecting on something that's happened to you, and your person may be as well. There's that introspect, and that may be why there's that magnetic attraction. And most twin flames, that's that intense soul connection. It's pretty electrifying. It's almost scary about the feelings you may have for this person, especially if you allow that to come through. It's quite well, let's just say it can really scare the other person, and it may even scare you. So let's look at this. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past. This is about making new memories. So you're going to learn from this karmic relationship. And with a karmic relationship, you may have to leave somebody in order to have that growth. And that may be the lesson right there about moving forward without somebody that is this toxicity that's in your life. They may be tearing you down instead of building you up. This person here coming through that wants to make the memories, they want to be with you. They're not looking at other people, they're looking at you. This is going to be a sudden change. It's going to be quite an epiphany for you on just how much this person wants to be with you, or whatever feelings you're having here. There's some type of transformation even here coming through. So let's have a look at the numbers in this. This may be for your angel number meanings. So put angel and then whatever numbers come in this reading, and then put meanings and spirituality. And there will be a bunch of websites that come up. Take what one that really resonates with you, your intuition is pulling on or feeling, and find out what those meanings are for those numbers in this reading. So Scorpio, we have self-reliance. So you may be even in this relationship, I'm feeling you just counted on yourself. You couldn't count on this other person to come through for you. So I feel like with the number 10 there, this is breaking down to number 1, where you've closed that door completely. That completion is done, the end of cycle here. The door closes for that new one to open with the number 1, a new beginning and new opportunities. Okay, we have this one here, personal alchemy. So you may be able to transform energy here into what is good for you, taking whatever negative energy is and transmuting it to love and light to be in your energy. And this is going to help propel you towards the things that you do want. And this may be that positive mindset. And this is something that needs to be worked on with the number um, 12 with 39 breaks down to 12, which breaks down to 3. Now, this is that growth coming through. It may be how you are expressing yourself. It may be a lighthearted communication with somebody here of maybe even about this person that is coming in for you, this maybe magnetic attraction you've had here that you've been thinking about all along, although you've settled on someone else. So, and if you're single, then there may be somebody you walked away from or needing to close that door on if they were to come back around, but you're not going back to them no matter what, because there's some type of magnetic attraction that you're going to meet somebody new here. So there is going to be growth coming through with the number 3. And then we have vitality. So this is something that you know you can do. Your spirit guides are coming through. This is Ascended Masters. Maybe you are becoming an Ascended Master here, or this may be passed over loved ones that are coming through here with the angel number 22. Now that doesn't break down to 4, that stays as 22. So we have 1, 3, 22. And what else do we have? We can only put 4 numbers in at a time, and this has come in reverse. Breaking illusions. So that maybe hasn't happened for you. With the number 9, you're so close to realizing this. Now with Saturn here, you might be revisiting how you feel, how you felt in your comfort zone about this person. Maybe you're out of your comfort zone now. Maybe you're a single parent now. And with that Neptune, this really smashes those illusions that you may be having here. This is maybe that wanting to hold somebody here and needing to let them go. Now, you're so close to closing that door on that, and it looks like you know what you need to do. It's a matter of doing. You need that confidence here. With number 3 once again coming through, this confidence here is really knowing that you have the power within you to do whatever you need to do in this lifetime. No one else can live your life. We all come in and we're meant to be our authentic self for a reason. We all have something to do here. And some people never find what they're really good at or what their talent is or whatever they're meant to do here. And some people may think they know what their gift is and may have no clue until they tap into it. And it may even be spirituality or some type of gift with spirituality. So self-healing, you may be a healer. You may be even able to really heal self here by understanding what the spiritual process is about and that dark night of the soul and understanding about balancing your dark side with your light side for it to be a smooth, balanced type of energy. And then not only does it have that, it's about letting go of the things from the past. So you're not bringing that into the future with you. And it's about living in the now as well and living day by day, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, but living in what is now and day by day. So let's see what else comes in here for you. Seduction. So don't be seduced by something or some type of idea or someone in particular here. You do have the strength to overcome this. Something may have happened this summer, or this may have shown up this summer, or it may not until next summer. For some of you, you may be learning patience. You may even have the foresight on this. You may have already seen what you needed to see about somebody here and what you need to be doing. Let's see here. The aristocrat, you may have a lot of people in your family that from your family tree of way back when, I mean generations back, that this may be something of a divination, maybe within uh, royalty, maybe your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides are all really close to spirit as that hierarchy. And you may be classed as royalty or somebody that is very gifted and able to tap in to the higher realms of spirit and getting close to spirit more than anyone in that hierarchy. And this may be due to your lineage or your family tree, the tune. So this is kind of saying that you may have been feeling very stuck or just in the same spot, nothing's moving, almost like you've just been maybe not even waiting because you're not meant to wait. You're meant to live your life as every day is a gift. It's not your God given right. This is a gift that you wake up every day. It is a gift that you haven't passed away. It is a gift to be able to live your life how you want to live it. And it's a matter of having spirit within each and every one of us that makes that so special. Our souls are all connected to source. Now, the otherworldly, this to me is saying essentially that it's all about that connection with spirit, about being able to come back around to what's really important and coming back towards spirit once again. And this is really important because this is what's going to help essentially bring things around for you. The moon. Now, with the moon, this may be that your journey is starting to show whatever truths are needed to see. This may even be some issues that are resurfacing from the past that you are maybe revisiting here and understanding what those illusions you may have been accepting back then or not seeing and not being aware back then that you see now. It's about having that reflective energy of what you need to know and coming back up to the surface. There's something you're going to be finding here. Let's see. You're going to find that happiness. I like that there's butterflies there, and then now they're showing this butterfly within you. There's birds here as well, transformations, and it looks like it's about a mindset as well. You What's really affecting your happiness? Is it you? Is it because you're not doing what you want to do? Do you know who you are? What you really want in your life? A lot of people don't take the time to really think it through. What would be their ideal life? What would really make them happiest? And what would that consist of? What would that look like? Now, really take the time to explore that, right? Because there's cons and pros with anything. There's the good and there's the bad. So, if you want to win the lottery, let's say, well, then who's going to learn how to manage that money? Are you going to go back to school to figure out how to invest? Are you going to trust someone that may run off with all your money? I mean, it's something of that type of looking at things in a way, because a lot of people that win the lottery are broke within a couple of years. So, I mean, what's the right way to keep that success and turn that into a profit and to keep paying you out for generations to come? So, wow, it may be what you're very passionate about. Maybe it is going to be something that really makes you happy. You might be looking at what you're very passionate about that you really want to do. It may be, uh, it's almost like your best wish of a lifetime. Maybe you want 3 wishes that are going to come true. And I mean, it's like rubbing a genie in a sense, without the rubbing. Prosperity is coming through. So whatever you're finding that you're passionate about and what makes you happy is what's going to bring you that prosperity. Now, that could be in the way of dala dala or love or respect for yourself or that self love, or even just being doing what your best life consists of. There's that transformation that I was seeing in that finding here with the butterflies. That's that happiness that's going to show up here in the butterflies. So that prosperity of, if you look at the transformation from this picture to this picture of all the little orbs and all the light coming through, this is essentially transforming from this picture to this picture of connecting with spirit. So it's quite the transformation. You might be connecting with your spirit guide. So whatever you are wanting for prosperity here, whether that's love coming in, whether that is, most people know that love is the highest frequency there is. And if you don't know that, then know this now. And when you find that love within yourself and maybe your person that you want to love, everything else will fall into place. You need to trust spirits coming through for you. You have to have that faith. And I feel like whoever this is, there's things that are turning, almost like a tide is turning here, where you're going to really discover what you really want in your life. And that's so big because we all have a purpose to accomplish when we come back to this life. If you've been here before, some are new souls. This is the first time they've been as reincarnation. So let's just see what we got for forgiveness. There may be a crossroads, a decision that you made that maybe you didn't have all the information on. And this may be that you're needing to see something and you're going to see it. Okay. Yeah, you're going to get that. Somebody's going to have to pay some type of um, karmic justice here. They didn't do what was right. And I feel like you're doing what's right. There's balance, honesty. Maybe you're a very law abiding citizen here. There's some balance that is coming through. So whatever was done, and it looks like grass is greener and freedom. If they wanted to be free, then they should have given you the respect by breaking it off with you instead of having that on the side. And if it's you, then realize that by settling with somebody that doesn't fulfill you, you're just wasting time that's so valuable because time waits for no one. So we have justice there. So somebody might be facing some karma. Yeah, you are going to take that leap of faith. You are going to take that leap. Tell me about the self-healing. Yeah, that is definitely showing up, coming through for you. But the 801s, this is kind of seeing some type of breakthrough or proposal of what you're meant to be doing. Maybe there's some promises here or some type of progress that you're making with this self-healing, that confidence. You're breaking illusions. You're getting that vitality and that strength, that mindset. The moon. So there is a King of Pentacles coming in here. And it's interesting that the King of Pentacles is showing up. This is somebody showing up in the moon. This may be a new beginning for you. And I like this for you because I feel like whatever this may be having that trust in this person where you're able to trust this person. You're able to trust yourself. I like this. This is having that root chakra, that foundation here. Wow, look at this star. This is healing. And it is a lot of hope and promise. You might even be getting guided from your spirit guides here. That's going to come in, and you have that faith without a doubt here. And you may even have some public recognition of some type of transformation that you may have had. Let's see, the moon, temperance, and going towards those calmer waters. You're not going to deal with whatever this is. I feel like this person here is going to help you, may even be in this journey with you. So let's just see. Yeah, there's that risk. Yeah, you may risk that broken heart. Now, everything that is worth doing is a risk. And loving and worrying about a broken heart isn't going to keep you from getting hurt. Life happens for reasons that are meant, and sometimes the heartbreak is much more than others because the lesson needs to be learned. And sometimes it has to be a very big impact, especially if you haven't been learning the lesson all along and been staying with somebody that is not good for you. Yeah, you are the wounded warrior, but don't be afraid to love. You're worried about abandonment issues or poverty if you are single, and you don't need to worry about that. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom in order to rise up from the flames. Look at you, you become the empress. So step into that power and confidence. You will rise up as the empress. This is somebody that is marriage material. They're going to have luxury. They're going to be in the flow of the now, very supportive lover. There's a lot of pleasure here. There's so much growth and vitality here. And with that Venus here, there's so much love. I really like this. It's about that self-love. You may not need anybody to become who you need to be. So let's just see here about this King of Pentacles. Give me a card for the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, they are somebody that is going to fight for you. I feel like this person is with that Seven of Wands. This is somebody that is maybe has other, no, that's Seven of Cups. I was thinking other options, but that's Seven of Cups. This is somebody that is having those challenges. They're overcoming these challenges against all odds. It's a personal win. There's strength and integrity here with this person. They may even want to provide for you. Look at you. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, what? All right, Scorpio. Let's see what your intuition is saying about your King of Pentacles. Oh, somebody that is going to feel like they're at home, coming home. They may be from the military or somebody that is in that law-abiding type of energy. Justice is kind of coming up for me. And that may be somebody that is in the justice system. And how are they feeling about you? Oh, they are feeling fulfilled and content and that sense of well-being that they may know that you are single. So there's some really great things coming through for generations to come with this wealth. There's going to be some things that are passed down, maybe a namesake even. There's going to be some beautiful things that happen here. Now, this may be some type of student-teacher dynamic with maybe it's a soul teacher coming in. Maybe you're teaching this soul how it works. There's something you're meant to be doing here. And it may be some type of soul contract, something at a soul level here. So I like this for you. I feel, Scorpio, that this is somebody that is meant to come in, you're going to learn from, and you're both going to grow together. You don't have to leave this person in order to learn. There's going to be growth. It's not going to be a karmic situation where you have to leave this person to learn the lesson. I feel like you're going to learn lessons as you grow. This person has integrity. They're going to treat you fairly. They're going to treat you with respect. And that may be what this was lacking, and respect for yourself. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. So have that self-love, have that self-respect, and know that this is all going to come in for you. There may be challenges along the way, but it's worth the risk. And beautiful things are going to come in for you. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe and become part of the Divine Oracle tribe. Now, this may be your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. I suggest to have a look at your other signs to really make that picture about what messages are coming in for you. And taking each reading of all of your signs and kind of seeing through what you need to see in any of those readings about your future coming forward. All right, you guys, take care. Stay blessed. Oh, and I do pick for the free reading giveaway that I do every month as a way of giving back to those that are helping with the ongoing support. And I love, love, love you guys. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate all that you're doing, all the donations, all of the super thanks, and of course, you guys with the like, sharing, and subscribing. If you really want to help the channel, subscribe, become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. It will propel the channel out to others that need to hear these messages. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.